1929 concatenation of array. So first of all, we understand this topic. Then we gonna learn how we can solve this question. Then multiple approaches for it. So firstly, I'll explain what question trying to say is. Here basically, when you have an array, like array of integers up to the n numbers, n indexes like 3, 5, 7, or 4, 6. Okay, you have to return two times array in a new array. Okay, and you have to follow simple rules like given an integer array, the array only contains numbers. The length of array is n. You want to create an array answer of length twice of current length, where answer of I is equal to current array of first index, and answer of I plus n, like uh, all length plus 1, like up to this n length plus 1 is equal to again, like you have to create a loop type. Okay, so here you can see example for better clarity. Here is 1 to 1, then you have to do 1 to 1, again 1 to 1. Okay, you just have to copy it. First we see this question's simple code. Okay, then we gonna optimize it code for further. So as you can know, what we are gonna learn, we have to take an empty array of answers, and then we gonna push each and every element from the array to that. We do use to look for pushing twice code and then return. Okay, then I'll show second approach for that. First we store length in n. So here are now we take another array, empty array answers, for storing our every value of current array starting from the zeroth index to an index. Every time we use I plus plus, then answer terms I. Now we have to take again for loop. We want twice. Okay, so here you can see that twice loop. Same as above, answer dot push. Push is used for adding elements at the last of the array. Okay, now we have new array answer with the twice of length of the nums array. Now we have to return it. Return answer. Okay, we run this code, so our test cases are accepted. You can see that both of test cases are accepted. Now we try to submit this question. Here in this approach, you can see that our time complexity is order of n because we use one for loop, and space complexity is order of 2n because we are taking a space for twice of the length of the our array. This is not an optimal approach. We have to optimize this code. So firstly, I remove this part of code. So okay, now we're gonna use an inbuilt function for this. So basically, inbuilt functions are built for the doing fast work. Okay, so like nums dot concat nums. So here we return a nums array with concat. So here you can see that we have an return of nums dot concat of nums. Concat is basically used to add one more things to the array, like here we adding entire array to the our main array. So it's basically converted into twice of the array, like question says. We'll check run, so it's accepted. Here you can see that we don't use any loop, so its time complexity is basically order of 1, and we also don't use it any extra spaces, so it's order of n. We only use given number space. Also we can use rest and spread operators for that, like I'll show the code. We can learn spread and rest operators later. So here you can see this. This is one more approach for this question. Now, this is a little bit advanced. We're going to learn this concept in our further question solution. For now, you have to go with inbuilt function. Okay. So this is today's question. I hope you got clear concept from this question. Tomorrow you have to do a question number 1920. It's basically, I'll show the question. Build array from permutation. Uh, this is the question. Okay. Given zero based permutations, nums is zero index, build an array answer of same length where answer I is equal to nums of I for each, like a similar concept. Okay, from today's question. Here you can see explanation is also given for this question. How you gonna this example run? Okay, you have to follow this for this question. This is important. Okay, and you gonna try this question. Okay, maybe you gonna solve this question. This is similar to today's question, and if you don't solve, don't be panic. We're gonna solve this question tomorrow. Okay, thanks for watching.